Welcome to Soulshine TV, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Glen Weaver, as we continue to bring you the best in Sonoma County Soul soccer highlights. This edition, final home match of the season for the Soul, hosting Napa Valley 1839 FC. And this is the third Wine Country Derby. They had quite a rivalry this year. Napa Valley's very first season. Here's Michel Arroyo. Early on, snapshot with the left. Snuck under the net. Fooled a lot of people in the stands here. Really nice release. And hit that bar and net not quite secure. So fans got excited, but that one was just wide. Now here's Justin Ferreira with the long throw. These are very dangerous. And Nuno gets up. He converts. Omar Nuno, the man to get in front of keeper Daniel Villalpando. And Villalpando kept Napa in a lot of games this season. Did well here tonight, but Nuno just too dominant. Gets to the ball early. Gets the gentle nod on it. And that's 1-0 Soul early on now. Brian Marin, forward here for Napa. Not happy with that call, but can't mouth off to the referee. Teran Oz puts him into the book. And that's a good tight call early on to establish the tone of this game. A steal now, coming up from the back. That's number 19, Jorge Lua. Successfully challenging after making a run off of his defensive line. And now, more aggressive physical play, making space for himself. That's 18, Francisco Mendoza. Again, not threatening the goal. Arturo Ornelas continuing his strong streak. And he gets the nod for starting. And here's Nuno. Nuno with the left. Got a hold of that one. Looked like it was on target. Villalpando to the rescue for Napa Valley. Arroyo running rampant there and being taken down. So that's Saez Signs. 23. Ready to put an end to that run. Setting up Soul free kick. Jared Robbins out of the back. Nuno nods it down. Frame gives it back. The extra touch. Nuno took one more touch instead of hitting that first time. Maybe narrowed his angle a bit. Looks like a breakaway. Looks like Boucher. No, it's going to be Brenton Frame to the rescue. Brenton Frame tracking back from his forward position to make sure that didn't develop into a goal for Napa. And looks like handling. Looks like Napa crumbling under the pressure there in the box. And that is Jorge Lua. You can see him move up on Nuno there and uses the right arm to guide the ball to safety. Referee Teran Oz saw it, called it, booked it. Here's Nuno looking to convert and continue his streak. It was good and wide, but the keeper guessed correctly. Again, Villalpando working hard for his Napa team. Now he just needs his forwards to respond to that inspiration and put some goals on the board. Nuno, strong strike here. Nice and wide, near that post. But the keeper guessed exactly correct. Second half now. Nuno again. Attempting to create some action in front. And that's 18. Francisco Mendoza. And he releases Brian Marin. Wow, outside of the box with that left foot. Still makes it really difficult for Ornelas. Kind of a bouncer right in front of the keeper, and that's always a good bet to cause the portero some problems if you can get that bounce right in front of him. So it's difficult to predict. what's going to happen. And Arroyo, Meach, he'll go into the book. Coming in hard here in midfield to stop that play from developing. Here's number 6, Sean Agigi, dancing around, trying to create something. Gets a cross in, but to no avail. Agigi again, working that left side for Napa. But it looks like Ryan Johnson coming in on Meach. And the referee will make a nice delayed call there, making sure that the Soul didn't have advantage first, and then calling back and awarding the free kick. Looks like Meach is going to be okay. Continue on. Ebby Lombardi controlling that midfield. Ebby Lombardi had a fantastic game. He was just everywhere. Making sure that Napa had no easy path. Just a tremendous work rate. It was a delight to behold. Ryan Johnson playing a nice ball over the top, looking for Mendoza. Didn't work out, or Nelas has it covered once again. Nuno trying to make something happen. But Villalpando will play it out. Oh, the throw off track, and it's Brenton Frame. Brenton Frame with the quick thinking and the quick right shot over the top. Just a beauty. Just a beauty of a goal. There won't be too many chances like that in his career, and he converts. That's got to be a great breathing room goal for the Soul here. Now 2-0. And he turns around just at the right time to catch that and pops it over before Villalpando can get back into the net. Beautiful curving ball over the Napa keeper. 2-0 Soul. They're looking more comfortable now. Justin Ferreira trying to pressure that back line. He started in the right forward position, something he played a lot of at Sonoma State. He can score from there. Oh, and Nuno is free. It's the one-on-one. Oh, he played himself well. He got that chance right in front of the keeper. Villalpando comes up tops this time. Soul again, picking up loose ball in midfield. Nice one touches. Brenton Frame conducting things, and it's Barragan. Oh, beautiful dipper from outside. Wonderful shot. Made the keeper work for it. It was coming down into that corner. That's not the postage stamp. That's the return address corner. And he controls, taps outside for a little space. And you see it dipping down. Definitely on target. Needed that touch from Villalpando. Good stuff. Gets the crowd pumped up. Looking for a third. Looking for that third put-away goal for the Soul so they can start the party. Looking for a playoff berth tonight. If they win or tie, they will be in, likely as the number 7 seed. Lots of space now for the Soul. Napa looking demoralized here about halfway through the second half. Diego Vasquez. Back to center. Out to Frame on the left, who finds Lombardi in lots of space. Look at this. Oh, and he uses his left foot to ricochet off the post and in. And that's just a wonderful team goal. The build-up, and no one deserves it more. You can see the crowd jumping up and down, rattling our camera. But Ebby Lombardi keeps his cool. Played most of his career as a defender, or at least a defensive midfielder, and he's looking calm and confident in the box. Takes that time to deke the defender, play the goal with his left. Wonderful. Couldn't be happier for Lombardi. He was the Energizer Bunny tonight. Making things happen offensively and defensively for the orange and blue. Long shot coming in. Getting a little desperate there. I think that was Francisco Mendoza again. Very long range. Ornelas had it covered. Vasquez working the right flank. Up to Larry Estrada. Number 9 coming in as a substitute. And 35, there's Ryan Rohane. He stepped up from the back line to play a stopper role, kind of a deep defensive midfielder. Did very nicely on the evening. Gorgeous night under the full moon. And Green gets another chance. It's Mendoza again, and it's Ornelas again. Getting down quickly, making a foot save. That's wonderful technique. Keeping things under control. He had a shutout in East Bay against the Stompers recently and only allowed 1 goal against Aguiluchos in the last game. Barragan! He's cut himself loose. Look at these touches. Oh, just gorgeous to set himself up. And just trickles wide. The last left boot just running wide. But here's the play. Tap with the right to fool the defender and then releases himself with the left. Goes around. Wonderful speed. Really exciting. And he plays himself gorgeously. Plenty of time to look up, see what he wants to do. Keeper's not in control there. Barragan couldn't quite finish it. Maybe get that next time, but terrific breakaway of his own making. Barragan playing in the center there, looking to get another chance at this. And Estrada. A nice hustle. Keep possession. Looks like the boys in lime green are ready to call it a season. They did get a win, so some success there in their very first attempt here with the NPSL. What's going to happen here? Oh, the speed's got him again. Oh, Marco Barragan forced the defender to pull him. That's Ricardo Medina. He must leave the field. That's a red card. Last defender. And he just really didn't have any good options here. Barragan. Too much velocity. And Medina, little tug. Hopes the ref doesn't see, but the red card comes out immediately. And that's a tough way to finish the night. Down to 10 men then. Our Napa Valley. And we've got a left and a right footer. Tough angle for a right footer. But hard to fault Barragan there. Wanting to get one more shot at goal after those breakaway attempts didn't quite work out. And Larry Estrada, lots of space here. He's going to have a whack. Larry Estrada up and away, tilting his body back, and maybe could have even taken another touch there. There's the final whistle, and that's a terrific way to wrap up the home season. Goals by Omar Nuno on that wicked long throw by Ferreira, Brenton Frame on his own, and Ebby Lombardi. Like we said, cool and collected in the box. We are in the playoffs. We are either going to Washington, Kitsap Soccer Club, or to the East Bay to see Aguiluchos, USA. Be sure to check that out so you can cheer the team on as we make another title run. And thanks again for watching Soul Shine TV.